A restyled front end with LED headlights, painted in a uniquely hued sonic silver. An updated center stack and console design, featuring the Mazda Connect infotainment system, plus the addition of the i-ACTIVESENSE suite of safety electronics, highlight what's new about one of Mazda's hottest sellers, the 2016 CX-5. The Mazda 3 and CX-5 make up the lion's share of the company's sales, accounting for 7 out of every 10 Mazdas sold. And though the CX-5 will never compete on volume with the likes of the CR-V, its solidness as a small sport utility allows it to play the role of David against a gaggle of Goliaths. When the CX-5 arrived on the scene 3 years ago, it looked great, but was underpowered. Mazda quickly fixed that by putting the larger 2.5-liter engine in all but the base sport model. And that's when the CX-5 really started to hit its stride, leading to this 2016 Grand Touring model, which now comes better equipped to take on the likes of the Honda CR-V Touring and Ford Escape Platinum. The CX-5 still hangs its hat on its Mazda racing DNA, skewing more driver-oriented. But it's the addition of all the other stuff that makes the CX-5 a more likable small SUV. The Kodo design, as Mazda calls it, still looks fresh, and the styling updates give it an even more polished and modern look, including these imposing new 19-inch wheels. And I love the sonic silver paint, one of 2 new choices this year. From a driving and occupant perspective, Mazda has further refined the interior with seats designed for better comfort and snugness, lengthened rear seat bottoms, and a 10% reduction in cabin noise when traveling at highway speeds. Some previous ride harshness has been ameliorated with tweaks to the suspension, and overall, the 2016 CX-5 imparts a welcome step up in quality and refinement. The 2.5-liter 4-cylinder SkyActiv engine makes 184 horsepower and comes paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission, doing a gratifying job of balancing enthusiastic driving with fuel efficiency. Its combination of a non-turbocharged engine and traditional automatic give it an edge in drivability. Plus, this all-wheel drive model returns a legit 26 mpg combined. A new sport mode affects the gearing to extract more zoom from the experience. With a tuned driving feel and appreciable handling, it speaks to the very fiber of Mazda's being. Mazda Connect can be controlled via touch, knob, or voice, and looks a bit rudimentary without any kind of OnStar-like connection service, though is relatively easy to navigate with a fine package of features. I'd put it in the next tier of systems after the industry leaders from Chrysler, Hyundai, and Kia. Once you opt for the Grand Touring model, you can add the tech package for about $1,500, which bundles the navigation system, adaptive LED headlights which pivot in the direction of travel, matching LED fog lights, rain-sensing wipers, and smart city brake support that automatically brakes the CX-5 in slow-speed conditions if it senses a collision is imminent. For $1,500 more, i-ACTIVESENSE adds in radar-based cruise control, lane departure warning, smart brake support which works at higher speeds to prevent collisions, and auto high beam control. Blind spot monitoring, a backup cam, and rear cross traffic alert are already standard. This comprehensive suite of safety electronics take the MSRP of the Grand Touring all-wheel drive from $30,350 to $33,840 as tested. Concerning cargo room, the CX-5 has levers in the back to drop the 40-20-40 rear seats, but it requires some wrangling to make them drop flat. With them down, there's 65 cubic feet of cargo volume, about 5 feet less than in the CR-V. The rear seats neither slide nor recline, yet provide comfortable spaciousness. A nifty cargo cover attaches to the rear hatch glass. Honda may sell 3 times as many CR-Vs as Mazda sells CX-5s, but in terms of desirability, the playing field is arguably even. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammis.